Welcome to WagerTalk TV. This video has been sponsored by YouWager.eu. Get a 50% sign-up bonus when using promo code WT50 when signing up. Make sure you guys use the sign-up link to get your bonus. This offer is exclusive to WagerTalk. Let's talk the Sugar Bowl. I'm really excited for this game, actually. Georgia Bulldogs minus 11 versus Texas. Texas Longhorns, man, won me some money last week. Yeah, last week, 2 weeks ago. It was great. I was really happy with that second half performance against OU. Everybody sure thought Texas was going to get another win there, but Oklahoma got it done. And I'm looking to fade them here again. This Georgia Bulldogs team looked really great against Alabama. And I'm trying not to use this recency bias, but I have not been high on Texas all season.
Well, Kelly, the big question here in this game is how does Georgia pick themselves up off the mat after Kirby, not so smart, does the fake punt, which was absolutely idiotic at that position of the game, where they were at the field position and the yardage that was there. His team took it to Alabama the whole game, played them toe-to-toe, and you went and made one gamble that backfires. And if you're going to go on fourth down, do you want a punter trying to convert 11 yards, or do you want Jake Fromm that was having the game of his career in that game? Go ahead. I know you're going to.
Sure. Easy to play Monday morning quarterback, says the gambler who doesn't like the coach that gambles. I have no problem with the play call. I have no problem whatsoever. Fine, I'm an idiot. Oh, yeah, sure. A modest problem, but I have no issues whatsoever when a coach says to his team, go out and win this game, as opposed to, hey, let's try not to lose it on defense. No issues whatsoever. And when a coach goes aggressive, you can't complain, I can't complain, and it has nothing to do with this matchup whatsoever. And let's not re-handicap that game. Let's talk about this game, because I went back and did the work. Sometimes you see a trend, and you're like, yeah, what does this mean? All right, I went back and did the work. All right, there have been 23 times in his career that Tom Herman has been an underdog. All right, this dates back to his tenure as the offensive coordinator at Iowa State, going through winning a national championship with a third-string quarterback at Ohio State, going through his job as a head coach at Houston, going through his job as a head coach at Texas. 21-2 ATS is a dog. All right, that's worth noting. And the two losses, I'll tell you, I was on Texas both of those games. I was on Texas in the game they lost to TCU last year, and that was a weird game. That was just one of those weird games. They didn't have a quarterback. And yeah, okay, Oklahoma covered the second half, but don't tell me Texas was the wrong side in that game. Texas was plus the points was, in my opinion, the right side in that game. It didn't work out. Obviously, a late turnover. Okay, OU with a pretty easy touchdown at the end. But I will not step in front of that trend. It'll be Texas or pass for me in the Sugar Bowl. No question. That's not one of these random things. It's a meaningful angle from a head coach that gets his team to step up again and again and again. And they did it against OU. They just didn't get the money.
Marco, how much are you buying into the Tom Herman as an underdog trend here?
Well, it's definitely, you can't ignore it, but here's the problem. Texas played in the Big 12. They haven't faced a defense like Georgia. If I can know that Georgia's going to bring their A game, because they have to be disappointed not being in the playoffs. That is one angle you can't ignore. We saw what happened last year to Auburn, where they had their shot to get in, and it was there, and they screwed it up, and then they were total no-show in the bowl game. If Georgia comes up flat, I don't want any part of them. But if they bring their A game, they dismantle Texas. Texas will not be able to stop this offense, and they're going to be going against the best defense that they've played all year, bar none.
This is all I'm going to say, okay? Jake Fromm is not Kyler Murray. End of statement.
I absolutely agree with that. But Jake Fromm.
Did you see what he did against that Alabama defense?
As Kelly said, without even being prompted, the game of his life.
Yes.
Do it again, Jake.
I have not been sold on Texas all year. You guys, I've made some great money betting against them. You're right. The first game against OU got my ass handed to me. That was terrible. In this fourth quarter, that is what is more suspect to me, is that Texas plays more conservative ball. They don't keep their foot on the gas. And if Jake Fromm has a Kyler Murray-esque moment, things start to steamroll on that Texas defense, and it could get out of control.
Sounds to me like you guys like the favorite and I like the underdog.
All right, guys, this video was sponsored by YouWager.eu. Get a 50% sign-up bonus when using promo code WT50 when signing up. Make sure you guys use the sign-up link to get your bonus. This offer is exclusive to WagerTalk.